Good evening. My name is Loomis. When I was thinking about this assignment, I was thinking about the many places, many people who have influenced my life. I could have talked to you about the great state of Montana, where I was born and raised, and am currently living. I could have talked to you about the state of Wyoming, where I have spent much time, and I am now currently working, where my grandparents live, where my mom and dad are both from, and both sets my grandparents are from. I could have talked to you about Alaska, where I have gone on 3 Alaskan cruises and seen parts of Alaska that many people have not seen, and how all those places have influenced my life. I could have also talked to you about people who have influenced my life. I could have talked to you about my pastor, Bill Gobin, who was with me when I was born, and when I was going through a tough time in my life, was also there right beside me. I could have talked to you about my mother, who, when I was going through the tough time in my life, she was right beside me, was there every step of the way. But tonight I'm going to talk to you about a truly special person in my life, and that special person is my father. My father always says to start out every speech with a joke. Well, I'm going to tell you that I've not done that for the last 3 speeches. So tonight I'm going to tell you my father's signature joke. His joke goes something like this. You see, we live in Montana, where there are many Indian reservations, Native American reservations that is, and through our dealerships, the Blair's dealerships that we own, we have many transactions with the Native Americans in Montana. That's where our joke starts. Our joke starts as, we have a Native American friend, and he loved to drink tea. I mean, he would, anytime he came into the store, he had tea. Well, he drank so much tea that one night they found him dead in his teepee. Now that joke is not transcultural. That is to say, Indians, from India that is, don't quite understand. You see, one time we were on the Alaskan cruise, and like Dad always does, he started out his conversation with the waiter, George, by his signature joke. George, who is from India, didn't understand the joke. So every night on this 7-day cruise, he would come back. Me no understand. Me no understand. He died in his teepee or his pee-pee. Me no understand. George did not understand that Native Americans lived in teepees. So that joke does not work for Indians that come from India. Dad has many attributes that I want to exfoliate on tonight. Tonight I want to exfoliate on his kindness. He is kind to almost anybody, to everybody. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He's also caring. He will do almost anything to take care of his family, his love. He loves his family. But the one attribute that I want to key on tonight is the fact that recently he was instated as an elder in the Church of Christ. Now you might be thinking, what exactly does it mean to be an elder? So for that I'm going to open my Bible and I'm going to read a passage from 1 Timothy chapter 3 that tells you the qualifications that one must have to be an elder in the Church of Christ. Now, because we attend the Church of Christ, so we have a slightly different view on what it is to be a good person. So here's what the qualifications for an elder is. Here is a trustworthy statement from 1 Timothy chapter 3, starting in verse 1. Whoever aspires to be an overseer desires a noble task. Overseer means elder. Now the overseer is to be above reproach, faithful to his wife, temperate, self-controlled, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, not given to drunkenness, not violent but grateful, not quarrelsome, but not a lover of money. He must manage his home and family well, and see that his children obey him, and must do so in a manner worthy of full respect. If anyone does not know how to manage his own family, how can he take care of the church? Starting in verse 6. He must not be a recent convert, or he may become conceited and full understanding the judgment as the devil. He must also have a good reputation with outsiders, so that he will not fall into the disgrace and into the devil's trap. You see, being an elder is what every young person, every young man in the Church of Christ desires for. And the fact that my dad has become an elder within the Church of Christ just means a lot to me. My dad has truly made me who I am. If I could have the attributes of my father, that'd be great. In fact, just today, we went to McDonald's, and somebody said, "You must have taught him everything you know," speaking of me and my dad. Dad says, "Yep, I sure did, and I'm proud of it. And I'm proud that my dad has taught me everything he knows." But tonight I'm going to end with a story. A story of a time when Dad and I, we went out camping, ATVing, and we did some prospecting. Gold mining. Gold mining has just always been a hobby for Dad and I. Whenever we go out gold mining, it's never to find a whole lot of gold, but more so to make good memories. So one time we were out gold mining. It must have been like a Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon, I can't remember, but we went out gold mining, and we started panning and digging, and we could see the clouds in the background getting closer and closer, and lightning and thunder in the background, and pretty quick it starts to rain, and it's just going to sprinkle, and pretty quick it starts to downpour. So Dad and I, we both got under our tarps, and it must have lasted an hour and a half. I don't know how long it really lasted, but it felt like an hour and a half. But we sat there and we told stories, and we were joking around, and I think that must have been the first time I heard his Native American TP joke, so I guess it stuck with me. That, and he tells it to almost everyone he meets, so if I could be like my father to my children, that's all I could ever ask for. I thank you for listening. My father has truly blessed me in my life. Thank you.